it was that I was already tired in the workshop. For 1 year, my wife wanted to kill me. Oh. It was everyday workshop because she wanted to get pregnant by all means. Every day I was already tired in the workshop. So when I told the doctor, you people want to kill me, Abi?
Hey my favorite people, you're all welcome to my channel. My name is Dr. Peters Omori. I am a happy wife and a blessed mom of one. If you like more videos on motherhood and lifestyle, please consider subscribing by clicking the notification, by clicking the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you'll be notified each time I upload a new video. In today's video, I will be talking about how I lost my fallopian tube, and this video is a continuation of my first video, which is how I met my husband. I'll link it up in the I will leave it in the cards up here, and it's a series which of my journey to motherhood. Before we continue, please, I would like to introduce my husband, and before I introduce him, I want to really appreciate you guys for subscribing. The love was massive in that first video and we are so grateful for that. And most of you wanted more of him in this channel, so that's why he's part of this channel, he's part of this journey. That is why I decided to bring him to today's video.
Okay, so because without the fatherhood side of the parenthood of this journey, it will not be complete. So I am here to tell you guys the fatherhood aspect of this journey. So just stay tuned and flow with us, okay?
Thank you. Like we said in our last video, we met in May 2008 and we got married in May 2016. That was 8 years after. So after our wedding, my husband came back to Qatar and I was doing a fashion course in Nigeria then. So after I completed the course, my husband came to Nigeria, picked me up, and we both came back to Qatar.
That same year. We got married May 2016. I went back to Nigeria October 30th. So we flew back to Qatar 1st of November 2016. Yeah.
And when we came back, we were living our best life, enjoying ourselves, and family and friends started contacting us. They have been contacting us before, but a few days, a few weeks, a few months later, they were like, how is your body? How are you feeling? Are you pregnant? For those of them that were bold enough. And you know, it was coming from a place of love and they were concerned about us as well. So I didn't really take it in a bad way, but in another way, I was feeling the pressure. So, and this pressure got into me that I wasn't looking forward to seeing my period every month. Each time it comes, I'll just be angry, I'll be sad, and I started wondering, why am I not pregnant? And it didn't just end there. I transferred the pressure to my husband.
The pressure, these guys, they want to keep me with so much pressure, because my intention was, after we got married, at least we'll have fun for some time, you know. But I am the first son, second child of a family of 9 children. You see, so my siblings, my younger ones, they've all got, most of them are married with children. Well, so, and
me on the other hand,
okay,
I'm the first child, first daughter, and my mother's siblings or extended family members, my mother and father's siblings, they all had grandchildren. Meanwhile, my parents are without any grandchild. And
also, let me tell you guys the truth. I didn't get married on time. In fact, I did not marry on time because I was waiting for her. You know, So I was waiting for her to finish the university now, so that we can marry. No be so?
So what about getting married while still in school?
How is it possible? How can you get married and leave you behind while in school? Bros, which kind of risk with that one now? Okay, if you say I will get married to my wife, then I will not leave her in Naija to finish the school. So that all those small boys on campus will not be reaping where they did not sow, be disturbing her around. See, this thing is just natural. So I really wanted her to finish. That's why we waited for her to finish education. Then we married immediately. It took, as we said earlier, 4-5 months for her to finish the course. Then a permanent resident visa was ready. I went back and I brought her here directly. So all these things contributed to why I did not marry on time, that my family members were so concerned, our mother especially. So a time came that I have to tell them, hey, anytime you call, don't ask, how is your wife? How is her body? How is her monthly this thing? In fact, she knows how to say it better.
So my husband then told them, please don't ask us any question. Don't ask us, just pray for us if you are so concerned. If there's anything you want for us, pray for us. Pray for it. That's all. But it didn't end there. In fact, I had to, even friends. So I had to remove myself from all social media platforms, and because it was really getting to me, I started pressurizing my husband so we can go and check if everything is okay, what is happening. Let's go see a gynecologist, a doctor, which finally he agreed and we went.
This was after 6 months, oh?
Yes, after 6 months. And when the doctor was like, you guys are still young now. What are you guys doing here? Go and enjoy yourselves. Then when you are up to a year together, you can come back. So we went back, we waited. When we were up to a year together, we went back to meet the doctor, and we ran some tests. The doctor recommended some tests for us to do, which we did, and the result came out that I wasn't ovulating, and the doctor gave me some medication to help me ovulate. Well, he gave my husband some vitamins to boost him up, and told us to come back after a while. Then after the speculated time, we went back and did some tests, and we found out that I was ovulating, and we went back, and the doctor said we should just go and walk, have fun, and enjoy ourselves.
What do you mean that walk? Walk as in go to workshop, you know? So the doctor was so happy. After everything, he said, okay, now you guys should go and have fun, go to workshop, and make sure you have fun every day.
Every day for the period of 4 days.
Yeah.
We took it casually.
Yes, casually.
Because I can remember very
well.
No,
the workshop part
was only once.
The workshop part of it was that I was already tired in the workshop. For 1 year, my wife wanted to kill me. It was everyday workshop because she wanted to get pregnant by all means. Every day I was already tired in the workshop. So when I told the doctor, you people want to kill me, Abi? So the time she even gave us these 4 days, it was only 1 day. One of those days and once. I told my wife, I beg, if you go enter, we don't do for many years. So, and luckily for us.
One day I was having this cramp and I missed my period, so we had to go to the hospital to check. When we went, we found out that we were pregnant, but I was having some spottings.
We are rejoicing and smiling, narrating this our journey to you guys, because you can hear from the background our handsome and beautiful King Omosa, my carbon copy. Okay,
yes,
my carbon copy. Okay, so that is why we are so happy and rejoicing. Why telling you guys our story? We're not going to be emotional about it. And frankly speaking, we have not this much discussed about this because we've forgotten about everything when God blessed us with King Omosa. So don't feel that we'll be emotional, okay? It's going to be all smiles and happiness all the way. Okay, guys?
So when we found out, when the doctor broke the news, I was so happy. Like the news alone clouded my mind about the cramps and the spotting I was having, and I was so happy. But I didn't know when I fell to the ground and started worshiping God, and the doctor was even rejoicing and praising God with me. So but I was looking for ways to bring the news to my husband, and I just kept a straight face coming out so that he wouldn't suspect a thing. At the same time,
she was like, I said, what is wrong? What is wrong? She was just like, feeling the cramps. It's everything. They say it's okay. The cramp that is normal. It's my period is coming. She was just like drifting me away from the story.
So I just tried to no, I didn't say my period is coming. I just said they said everything is fine.
Okay.
So meanwhile, I was contending and fighting with myself with this as we were on our way home. So when we got home, I was just thinking of ways I'm going to surprise him with this news, but at some point I couldn't hold it. I just had to break the news to him. He was like, why are you pranking me? Why are you joking? Be serious. What kind of joke is that? So I told him I'm serious. We are pregnant. God, we're so happy. We were so happy. I mean, we didn't even plan to go to church that day because of what had happened, but we just had to go to church because of this good news, and we're just happy and smiley all the way. So fast forward to 1 month later, the cramps increased. It was so severe on this fateful day, and I felt like losing it. I felt like it was too much. It was unbearable. It was unbearable. And before that day, I had called some people I know, some mothers that have gone through this experience, and asked them, okay, this is what I'm experiencing. What do you think? Is it normal? They said, no, it's okay. It happens. Spotting happens. Cramps happens in pregnancy. I wasn't feeling it because I wasn't enjoying any bit of it. I wasn't, truth be told. But at some point we had to call the doctor and tell the doctor, see what we are experiencing, and the doctor invited us to come for a test.
Yeah. Which
we did, and they did the blood test, came out positive, and also the estrogen level was increasing, and we went for a scan. The sonographer said he saw a sac, but it was an early pregnancy, so we couldn't see everything. So I was given some medication to take to prevent the bleeding. And coming back home, I continued with the medication. I was naive, I was so ignorant, and I didn't know a lot. Knowing what I know now, I feel like this story would have been different. It shouldn't have been this way.
Okay, I have to come in from here. Okay, guys. So we came back home. The doctor asked us to monitor the situation. If he continues in that same manner, if the pains, the cramps, and the spotting continued, we should go to the emergency. So one fateful night like that, it was so heavy. My wife was screaming, was shouting. So we had to call the ambulance. So the ambulance, they came, and I drove along with them to the emergency. So it was there. I wasn't allowed, as she said before, this is a Sharia country. So I was left outside, and it was after some time they called that one of the tubes have ruptured. Ruptured. That they have to remove the whole tube, one of the tube, fallopian tube. I was like, how? How? My wife no. The doctor said, my friend, we are talking about the life of your wife here. I have to give them the go ahead to do the surgery. And are you okay now to speak? This is fun, okay? We are happy today. Continue.
So after we went to the hospital, they did some tests, just like my husband said. They did some tests, and they told me, they broke the news to me, and they told me that because of that they had to remove the baby to save my life. It was a lot. So I'm not going to start saying all this here, but I would like to say, if you want the details, every details of my complication and recovery of this ectopic pregnancy, please let me know in the comment section, and I will make that video. And also, if you are experiencing anything of this sort, you are not alone, okay? God is with you, and this too shall pass, okay? Just be strong and courageous. Nothing will happen to you, and don't worry. Also, please leave a comment or send me an email, and let's talk and let's support each other, okay?
The surgery was successful, but during the surgery, they now discovered that the remaining fallopian tube, there is an ovarian cyst there. Was a big lump of it, but the doctors said we are very lucky that it wasn't cancerous. So the remaining one was also operated on, and they removed the ovarian cyst. So in all this, you now know our journey and our story. We lost a fallopian tube. The remaining one was operated on to remove an ovarian cyst, and still the baby, of course, we lost the baby, but still, God still blessed us with a bouncing baby boy, King Omosa, my carbon copy. somebody is going to cry now. I'm jealous. My carbon copy.
So you don't have to be the one to say.
Okay.
You don't have to be the.
You guys will see it. You will see.
Yes,
Sorry, you guys will see
be the
it.
one to judge.
Yeah, you will judge. So I want to tell you guys, to those that are believing God for the fruit of the womb, to those that have passed through this journey, this same story of us, see, the God that came through for us will also come through for you.
Mm-hmm.
And this surgery, this removal of fallopian tube would have been avoided, as my wife said. So please, if you are passing through any journey in your life, ask people, do research yourself. There are so many sites online that you can get all the information that you need to skate through your journey.
We are going to end it here, guys. Thank you so much for sticking with us till
my wife has lost her voice. I understand my wife. She's fighting to be. I understand. I know you guys understand. My presence here is the one that even motivated her to be strong to narrate this story, because it is a story that we have forgotten, but we want to share it so that people will learn from it and they will not make the same mistake we made that led to the loss of our fallopian tube. But all the same, God crowned our story with a bouncing baby boy. So this is the end of this part.
So I hope this video helped one or two people, and if you like this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Thank you very much. Our next video we'll be sharing miscarriage experience, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.